Hey folks, I know I promised you yesterday when I roasted those hatch chilies that I was going to do something with bacon today, and what I'm going to do is make bacon chili. Bacon hatch chili. So I'm going to make like a traditional chili without any ground beef or anything. I'm going to use 2.5 pounds of bacon. So I got the bacon and I've got these awesome hatch chilies that I roasted yesterday. So I'm going to go dice some of these up. And I've got an onion, we got some cumin, and I've got New Mexican chili powder. I've got salt and pepper to taste and tomato juice. So this is basically a chili that I normally use with ground beef, but I'm going to be using bacon. Now, granted, this is not going to be a type of chili where you would eat a whole bowl of this chili because I got a feeling it's going to be extremely rich. But what I'm going to use it for is a hot dog topping. So tomorrow night, I'm going to be having bacon, chili, cheese, hot dogs. So let me get everything prepared. I'm gonna cut the bacon up kind of coarsely, and then I'm gonna process it in a food processor, and then I'm gonna brown it off in the Dutch oven here. So stick with me and stay tuned and see how this turns out. I got a feeling it's gonna be really good. Okay folks, got my bacon. And I'm going to put it in the Ninja food processor. Just chop it up. I think I'm going to have to do this in batches. This is a lot of bacon. Rough chop. Just want to do a rough chop. Don't want to turn it into mush. I've already got this heat going over here. The rest of it. Because I want this to be finely ground like you would ground beef. You know, I could just go ahead and saute this, but I don't want to do that. I want it ground. I could use a sausage grinder, but not a lot of people have those, but most people do have a food processor, and this little Ninja does a great job. Love those dual blades. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and brown this off, and then it is pretty lean, but I'm still going to have to drain some of the excess fat, so I'll bring you back when I'm further along, and then I'll add the rest of the ingredients, so stay tuned. Okay folks, it's hot out here. It's 104 degrees underneath my patio, and that's in the shade. Got the bacon, the ground bacon, browned off. And like I said, this was a very lean bacon, so there's not a lot of fat. I'm gonna have to drain off, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions. And those hatch chilies that I roasted. That's about a cup of onions and a half a cup of the hatch chilies. I'm just going to go ahead and saute this until the onions are translucent. Man, that smells good. Oh boy. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the spices because I like the spices to bloom with that as well. So I got 3 tablespoons of the New Mexican chili powder. I love New Mexico chili powder. And then I've got a teaspoon of cumin. I'm just going to dump all that in. Give that a swirl. Then I'm going to add some fresh ground black pepper. Oh, that smells even better. And I'm just going to start with a small amount of salt. I can adjust this to taste later, so I'm just going to add a teaspoon of kosher salt. So I'm just going to saute this for a little bit, let those flavors get mingled. Then I'm going to add the tomato juice, so stay tuned. I've been sauteing the onions and the hatch chilies along with the spices, and man, I'm not kidding, that smells great. So now I'm going to add the tomato juice. This is a 12-ounce can of tomato juice. And with that, I'm going to add a cup of water. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Okay, now I'm going to turn the heat down to low and let this simmer for probably about an hour. I'll check on it in an hour. Taste it, see if it needs any adjustments, so stay tuned. Okay folks, the chili has been simmering for a little over an hour, and I've kept the top down and turned this burner to low. This burner is off, so it's just been on a slow simmer. And it looks amazing. It smells even better than it looks. Who'd have thought? Bacon chili. Let's give it a taste. It's really good. That is really good. No adjustments to the seasonings need to be made. It's got a great bacon flavor, great chili flavor. I can't believe I've never tried this. Tried this before. Just ground bacon like you would ground beef. Well, there you have it, folks. There's bacon chili, and I'll be making tomorrow night bacon chili cheese hot dogs. I got a feeling it'll be really good on that, and I think it would be really good with in mac and cheese. Add that to some macaroni and cheese, so it'll give you kind of like a bacony chili mac and cheese. Anyway, there you have it, bacon chili, folks.